Hey guys, Josh here with Working Man's Reads. Just wanted to check in on this Sunday and do a tag for you. CK Reads tagged me in a book tag, so it is We Ain't Getting Any Younger tag. So question number 1. While it's proven too many birthdays can kill you, the amount of cake we can eat is still under debate. Name the most recent book that gave you the sugar book high. So I'd say Blake Crouch's recent release, Recursion. I'm a sucker for his books. I like his writing. I fly through them, and then I just always want more. So I still gotta try his Wayward Pines series. So I'll work my way into that eventually, hopefully. But I got a lot of other things that I gotta get to before then. So I would say that Recursion by Blake Crouch. Alright, and 2. Sometimes we get older and wider instead of older and wiser. Name the longest book you've ever read. Well, I feel like anybody that does this tag that I know on here is probably going to respond with The Stand by Stephen King. It's a huge chunker. My copy that I have is 1,153 pages. So, yeah, The Stand. Thing's huge. It's immense. It was a close second though. Was The Way of Kings. That thing's big too. It might even be more. It is more. Well, there you go. 2 of them. Huge. All right, and let's go through here. The best part about pictures is that they are always a younger version of you. Name a book that you enjoyed more the second time. Well, that one's easy for me. I don't reread a lot of books, but I have reread the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the book before it, The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is classic. I probably read this to my kid like once a year growing up. Like, this is one of my favorite books of all time. Probably my favorite. So I've reread this one. I don't typically reread books because there's so many other books I have to get to. I don't have enough time to really revisit stories I already know, which is maybe the wrong way to look at it. So try to persuade me in the comments if you feel differently. So I have to go old school with paper because my tablet died. So 4. As you get older, you must never skip a bathroom break before jumping in the car for a ride. Name a book you read you read in very few sittings. Well, I had my tablet and I was going to show you Stirring in the Sheets by Chad Lutzke. That book hit you in the feels and it would not let me go. He is just really good writer. Like, I enjoy Chad Lutzke's work. And Stirring in the Sheets. It's about like an old gentleman who his wife passed, and it deals with a lot of emotional, like, I can't imagine losing my wife after that many years. It's hard for anybody, and it kind of dives into this novel or novella, and it's outstanding. I love it. So, all right. Don't let old age get you down, because it's harder to get you back up these days. Name a book you had to put down. Now, this is going to be controversial because a lot of people love it, but I don't like his writing style. I have tried to read this book 3 times. I've even tried the audiobook. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm sorry. George R.R. Martin, A Game of Thrones. I am on the 30% of people that cannot do this series. I read a lot of fantasy and I can't do this series. So, I'm sorry. Be gentle. 5. All right. Oh, actually 6. That was 5. Jeez. It's early. Age isn't how long you've been alive. It's how many lives you've lived. That's deep. That's very deep. What book genres have you been wanting to try outside of your comfort zone? Now, I don't know if this is horror or what, but if it is horror, then this is in my genres that I like. But it just seems kind of, how do I say this but be politically correct? A little feminine to me. Wow, as you can see the gold on my face. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I feel like some of you guys might have read this. So, Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice. When I thought of Anne Rice, I always thought like my mom read Anne Rice. So it's like, I don't know. It's probably outstanding. It's got great reviews and like so many people. And this copy is so cool. It's very bright. I hope it's not like affecting the thing or the viewing. But yeah, I like the edges like that. I know that's also kind of controversial. Some people hate that. I love it. Devil Deserts. Okay, and 7. All right. Life gets worse as you get older. Luckily, you don't have much time left. I disagree with that. I've had a lot of fun getting older. Name a book that slowly turned sour for you, but you finished anyways. Were you glad you stuck it out? This also may be controversial, but The Eye of the World, man. There is like, by Robert Jordan. I like this book. It got better. But I'd say like right around, like 200. You are just, I'm like, what? It's immense, this series. If you don't know, the Wheel of Time series is, what is it, 12 books, 14 books? It's a lot. And I haven't read too far into it, only 2 books, but this one was hard because I was like, oh man, I want to stick it out and see how it ends. But I'm like, which ending is good. I like it. I appreciated it. But it was a little boring to me. And I'm a fantasy guy, but I maybe I'm more New Age, which is funny because I love the Lord of the Rings. But maybe I'm more like I don't know, the grimdark or like the newer stuff. Like I love Patrick Rothfuss's The Name of the Wind. That was a good one, which isn't even really that dark, so, but I like his writing style, so. Alright. And I was glad I stuck it out. That's the end of the question. 8. Peer pressure seems to decrease as you get older. Where did all your friends go? Man. Alright. What book did you read due to peer pressure, and were you happy that you tried it? Yes. I was happy I tried it. The Professional. This is not even remotely. I would never have ever read this book if I was not in a book club and they picked it. And then I stuck it out, and I'm very glad. The character building was amazing. I have a review for it on my channel. If you haven't checked it out, I guess it's one of the best sports books of all time. It follows a professional boxer on his way to try to obtain a championship. And the characters in it are just one of a kind. His writing is great. His prose is great. He is amazing. This author, R.I.P. He's got to be dead. The Professional. Awesome novel. Awesome. So the final question is to tag other people. CK tagged me, and he also tagged a couple of my other friends on here. So I'm just going to say, if you haven't been tagged or if you want to do it, feel free to do it. If you stuck out this long, I will have a beer for you later when it is no longer 9 a.m. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. And enjoy your day. Go read some books.